I'm talking. It seems fine. Yay! We fixed it. Our next guest is Derek. Derek, is it Gilliam or Gilliam?
It's Gilliam.
That's what I
Gilliam.
thought. You
Yep.
know, I met Derek at the big event we had, the Comic Con in Lansing, at the Lansing Center, and I'll tell you what, man, there you were. There's this giant man sitting at a table, and he knows my friend Tim Holmes, so I know he's okay. And we started talking, and A, you are a nice man. I really enjoyed being table mates sort of with you. And B, you've got some interesting things going on in your life, and I think it's wonderful that you have such a good draw in Lansing. Tell me first your story. You're an actor, and we'll tell folks more about that. But tell me your story starting when you were a kid. Where are you from?
Originally right here in Lansing, Michigan. Grew up here, graduated from Lansing section, and like you said, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'6", so I was a basketball player. Wind up going to college on a basketball scholarship.
Cool.
Played overseas. Lived down in Miami for about 13, 14 years. Was working out with the Heat players, Tim Hardaway, Vashawn Leonard, Jamal Mashburn, and working out with them. Unfortunately, had an accident on a motorcycle. Shattered, dislocated my ankle, so I had to stop playing ball. And
Dislocated that career too.
Yeah, because I was playing overseas a little bit, going over to Puerto Rico, went to Paraguay, went to Hawaii. So
you could make some money.
Yeah, it was going pretty good for a minute until the injury, and after that, had to give me a regular 9 to 5.
Well, you're not alone.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
very, very. It's like rock and roll stars. Very, very few people hit the absolute top and stay there long enough to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's just the way it is. I don't think folks realize how difficult it is, and there's a certain amount of good fortune involved.
Definitely.
In your case, there was some bad fortune involved. Nothing to do with you. It was a break. It's the way it worked. But do you sit around? No. You get up, dust yourself off, and say, "I think I'm going to do something else." And tell me about that journey.
Man, it's funny because, like you say, you get a break. Sometimes you think it's bad, and like that, I thought it was bad because my basketball career was over, and then I guess you fast forward from that happened in '99. You fast forward 2011, 2010.
Right.
I make a Facebook page, and I put a 6'6" black man because I told my son, I'm like, I ain't really want nobody to know my name, so I just put that. I get an inbox from Tyler Perry, and I'm like, this is some BS. This ain't real.
Right.
I'm like, this came. So my son looks at it, and he says, well, let me see it, Dad. He looks at it. He said, it might be real. I say, well,
kids can tell.
I said, why would you say it's real? He said, well, you got 2 followers, me and my brother, and he has 15 million. And so I was like, well, what's a follower? I didn't even, I had no clue at the time. And he said, that means how many people like him? He said, I think it might be real. And I said, well, man, I ain't writing it back. So I guess 2-3 weeks go by, and I get a personal message in my Yahoo. And it says a personal message from Tyler Perry. And I'm like, okay, who playing? I asked my son, I'm like, man, is this you doing this? My son named Dominique. I'm like, you doing this, him and Ray Sean. And they say, nah, Dad, this probably real. So he said, just call it. So I called the email they sent me, and they like Tyler Perry Studios. And I'm like, you guys sent me an email, and I was getting some messages from Tyler Perry. I'm like, is this really real? And she said, well, you called us. She was like, what's your name? And I said, Derek. And before I even said my last name, she was like, Derek Gilliam from Michigan? And I'm like, yeah, this is me. She said, we've been trying to get in touch with you for like a month. I say, really? I said, what is it for? She said, well, Tyler wants you to play his stand-in and his double and wants you to have a part in his Alex Cross movie. And so that was my first taste of acting. It was just by the grace of God.
And it almost missed you.
Yeah.
Did you buy the son something nice with the Alex Cross money?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
We had a good little time with it.
Because that kid,
yeah,
he helped make it happen.
Oh, yeah. Dominique and my son, Ray Sean, and I got my wife, Tamika. They were all there. And,
good job, kids.
Yeah, the kids.
You got Dad's next career.
Right.
Jesus.
So they really.
So you did Alex Cross.
Yep, did Alex Cross, and I'm down in Cleveland, so I had never really did acting, besides regular commercials for basketball, when we played, and the way they treated me, we had personal security, and I said, man, I kind of like this lifestyle. Let me
Yeah, really.
get a little serious in it. So, I was on there watching everybody. We had Edward Barnes on there and Juan Carlos Espan. I can't think of his exact
Juan
name.
Carlo.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I mean, it was some heavy hitters on the movie. Tim Holmes was on it actually. And so I kind of started watching everybody and really learning and focusing. And then I was talking with Tyler a lot, and I said, man, this is something I really think I want to do. He was like, well, go after it. So I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 100%. And so I just kind of start getting headshots and doing my own thing.
Right.
Bumped my head a few times, but I think because I'm a big dude, a 6'6" black guy, and there's not a lot of 6'6" black actors, I started getting roles. Then I want to roll in I Am Wrath with John Travolta.
Interesting.
And then local film called Some Are Born. I shot here at Michigan State and had a really big part in that.
Yes, you did.
And then I did Chicago Fire. I played a drug dealer on there. Then I did Fatal Attraction.
Always a black guy playing a drug dealer.
I know the stereotype. But it was cool though. And this film that I got now that's coming out here in Lansing, small group. It's actually the opposite, where I play a retired football player.
Cool.
And his name is Robert Matheson. It's a great movie. It's a faith-based movie, but it's like you wouldn't even think it. I went to Atlanta for the premiere. It's like a great movie.
So it premiered in Atlanta, it went well.
Yep. Oh man, we sold it out in Atlanta, and then here, it's already sold out in Lansing. So I'm waiting for the theater to expand it a little bit, because they said I sold out so fast. It sold out in like 12 days. And
it was not a small group that showed up to see
right.
a small group.
Yeah, yep.
So small group, folks, you can see. Just call which theater.
It's at the Lansing Mall, Regal,
Those Regal
12.
theaters,
Yep,
yeah.
and it's going to be October 18th. I'm sorry, Thursday, October 18th at 7:30.
Call and show interest and ask them to find a way to make a bigger theater.
Well, yeah, they're working on that. So
Yeah,
I'm supposed to have more tickets, I guess, coming
Good.
tomorrow or Thursday, because they're going to. I guess I'm in the 100 theater, and they're going to move me to the maybe 200, 250 one.
The
So
bigger theaters.
yeah, because yesterday, I mean, over the past weekend, we sold out Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Between then, I've had like 70 calls and
That's great, though.
70 Facebook messages of people trying to get tickets. So,
Now, is that being distributed as a release, or is that a four-wall? What is that?
It's a release.
Okay.
They're doing 70 cities, but they're doing the big cities, down in Atlanta, because I filmed it all down in Georgia.
Okay.
So they're doing a lot of it: Atlanta, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Arkansas, in those areas. But they brought it up here, and they let me bring it up here because I have a really significant role. I got the third, fourth lead in it. So yes, I have a really big part.
I have seen some of your work, and you're kind of like yourself in some of your acting.
Yeah.
And that's very easy to get along with, gentle but very large person.
Right.
And do you know where I see a lot of those in a successful show? I think you'd be great on Ballers. Have you seen Ballers?
Yeah, with The Rock and
With The Rock. Let me tell you, you look like, you look the part. You could do something on that show.
I would love to, and it's so funny. My agent was down in Atlanta, was trying to get me on there, and I'm with BMG.
Ballers? Okay.
Yeah, and they moved to LA for the last season, and that was right when she was trying to get me on there, because she was like, I got somebody really good. Her name is Peggy, and she's at BMG Atlanta. And she worked, they doing great though, but it was just they moved it to LA, so I got to figure out how to,
it's
get
not
out there.
over yet.
No.
It's a damn good show, and I think you'd do great on it.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great show, man.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Actually, like The Rock a lot.
One of the guys in the movie Small Group, he played the physician who gave The Rock a shot in one of the episodes. Yeah, he's from Atlanta. Yep, his name is Matt Burko.
Okay.
Yep, and
Now you got Small Group coming up.
Yep.
Locally here in Lansing, but then you got this thing. Tell me more about this.
That's called Garrison 7, and that's the director Scott Brewer, a guy in Australia. We have Brian Cross in it. I don't know if you remember him, the guy from Charmed.
Sure do.
Yep, he's in it. It's got some heavy hitters in it, and we're shooting that in Australia and Iceland, tentatively April 2019.
Garrison 7, The Fallen, and you are shown here in this robot outfit.
Yep.
What is your role going to be?
I got one of the top 3 roles, and I'm playing a half man, half robot, and we're kind of the protectors of the universe, and so we got to fight the bad guys. And
Well, please do fight the bad guys.
yeah, it's Hey, the big black man is playing a good guy in this.
No more of that drug dealer shit. I want to help people.
Yeah. So,
and the best thing is you got a funny attitude about all that too.
Yeah,
I think really necessary.
Yeah, you definitely you can't take this business because you know how it is. It's just
People get all whipped up, and
people start thinking they better than others in acting, and all.
Next thing you know, you'll be getting on one knee before a filming. I bet you won't.
Nah, not me.
This is really impressive. I wish everybody could see the picture I'm looking at, but they got you basically in a lot of body armor that looks like it's part you, part. I think that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And it reminds me kind of of RoboCop, and you've got some very nasty looking weapon there, and
it's a Terminator type thing, half human, half robot.
And very blue eyes. I mean, some crazy looking eyes, man.
Yes. They did all that over in Australia and sent it to me.
That's
so
cool looking.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Show that to people you know. They freak out when you look so weird.
Yeah, because people used to just seeing me be me, and that is
like Dad's looking kind of weird.
Right.
He's got strange laser beam eyes now.
Yeah, my kids love it though.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, what can we do to? I mean, we want to promote small group. We want to have people, get that larger theater for you, for your small group Lansing premiere. But how else can we root for you? Can we go to a website or we go to Facebook page?
Yeah, my Facebook is Derek D. Gilliam, or I guess it's actor Derek D. Gilliam at Yahoo, either or. And then I have my Twitter is the same thing, Derek D. Gilliam. Instagram, Derek D. Gilliam, and that's
Derek D. Gilliam.
Yep, DERRICK.
Was that did you have to put the D in because of SAG stuff or something, or?
Well, just a lot of the other stuff was taken, but that's my middle name. My middle name is Devon, so
I got you.
I just do it Derek D. Gilliam. And then me and Tim are working on a huge project.
What are you two doing?
We're working on something with Netflix where we're gonna be playing two cops, and
is it a buddy film?
We shooting it for a series, and we getting the trailer together, and we doing everything a little opposite. Me and him gonna be named Salt and Pepper, except he's gonna be Pepper and I'm gonna be Salt.
That's funny.
And we working on something really big. He's out in California getting some things together, and I'm working with the Lansing Police. They're being real helpful. So I got a meeting with them tomorrow, actually, I think. So it's something big with Netflix, and once everything's in stone, I'll let you know. But
you're gonna film it around here?
We want to do everything local.
Oh, that sounds good. Do you need a giant DJ?
Hey, if we do, I will get in touch with you.
I got my SAG card. I can still work.
Hey, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I need bands.
Musicians. We get the father and son. Hey, we trying to do everything local, Lansing, man, because I love Lansing. I'm a 517 guy, and I love every bit and every part about Lansing.
And we do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do everything and put us on the map with the acting.
That's nice of you. And others work every day towards it too. And welcome aboard. It's just nice to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you, man.
And we support you all the way. You know that, Derek. And just let us know what we can do for you in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. And hey, if people can go out and on my website, you'll see the small group. It'll have a thing for tickets because they're doing this new thing, so you have to buy tickets online.
Yeah.
Which is no big deal.
You're
but
committing.
Everything's secure. Yeah.
Well, but you're committing to it. And,
yeah.
A lot of people can say, "I'm going to come. I'm going to bring 30 people." Then they don't show up. That doesn't help a theater.
Right.
It doesn't help your reputation either.
Yeah.
So people need to get on there and buy what they say they're going to buy.
Exactly.
I see nothing wrong with that at all.
Yep. And it's a good thing. And it's a great movie. Great. I mean,
it's a good movie. We support you.
Yeah.
And the other Lansing folks. Why not? Derek Gilliam. With small group, you go to your Facebook. We can find out more about getting the tickets, right?
Yep.
Facebook. All right. So and Facebook is Derek
D. Gilliam.
D as in David Gilliam.
Yep.
Okay, that's important with a G, the Gilliam.
Yep. You'll see a picture of me with me and my wife Tamika. So.
You're gonna have a Garrison Sevens picture up there. Do we have that picture?
Yep. You can get all the pictures. I took a lot of pictures with a lot of different people, big stars, and I have them all on there. Yeah, I have.
Good. I would if I were you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man! You got a good Digby wall going already, I'll bet.
Oh yeah, guys, it's pretty good.
You gotta have a Digby wall.
Yep.
Everybody needs one.
Definitely.
Well, thank you, Derek.
Well, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you having me.
Good to see you, all right?
You too. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, man. Nice to see you. We'll be back. Tim Barrons, RadioMichigan.com.
Cool.
That was awesome.